y'all. I hope you're having a good day. It is beautiful, not too hot, not too cool either, but there's been worse days lately. I had to go on a road trip, sort of, to go to an appointment, so I've been listening to the Fred Hill conversation with Ziggy a little bit, trying to catch myself up and let things sink in a little bit. And you know, while I don't take everything Fred Hill says to the bank, you know, he's been consistent on a few things that really makes my ears perk up. For example, he tells the story again about Andy and Jody Sue sitting down at the end of their driveway for 3 days and 3 nights. 3 days and 3 nights, listening to everything going up on that hill. Well, he says they've never done that before. He's never seen it ever. So it makes you wonder, like, what is it about Summer's disappearance that would make two grown people sit at the end of the driveway all night and all day listening to what was going on? Why would they do that? It really piques my interest. Like, what is it they're trying to hear? He thought it made them look kind of like they were trying to cover up something or whatever. And then he mentions too about a truck going down to the end of the driveway, to the end of the road, right past his house. And he says, and after the truck, a silver car, a young girl about 19 years old, goes to the end of Ben Hill Road as well. And shortly after that, here comes Andy Bernard going down to the end of the Ben Hill Road, right? Well, what's weird about that is, and it caught him off guard too, is that they all kind of caravanned back to the end of the road. So, like, what were they doing down there? Why were they meeting down there? And it also makes me think about the young cousin that drives a van that's been seen over there at Jody Sue and Andy's house. Okay, now I'm not saying that that's who that 19-year-old is. Sandy blonde hair. But it does make me wonder, could that be who that is? Because this is somebody that would frequent their house, but what were they doing at the end of Ben Hill? And then it makes me think about Fred saying, well, Candace was walking past his house that same day that Summer went missing. And when all those vehicles were going down there, that was the same day Summer went missing. Okay, well, that's very odd to me. And then 3 days after Summer goes missing, then they're sitting down at the end of the road. Why is that? You know? Why? And then we heard Candace said that she left the hill looking for Summer, went to the church, and came back. So after hearing on Scott H's channel about that church at the end of Light Holler, makes me wonder, well, maybe that's the church she went to, but then why would she be going back there, right? It kind of makes sense because Dawn also went to Frank Light's that night, but why? And then you've got, Fred also said that, well, we know this, that Dawn was automatically talking about Summer as though she was no longer with us. I don't like to think like that, you know, but she's been gone a long time now, and it really is bothersome. And he did say something interesting about And we have no way of finding out if this is true or not because the man is deceased. Marlena Crawford's father allegedly told Fred Hill that some kind of like a sacrifice something with Summer and that they regret it now. Well, we can't verify that. So I'm going to have to dismiss that in my mind because there's no way of knowing. Unless Crawford's father said it to someone else too, and then you have two accounts of the same story. But as of right now, we don't. You know, we've had very little, it seems like, very few people down in that area that really are concerned about Summer's disappearance. And I gotta say, Fred sincerely does sound like he is concerned about Summer's disappearance. He's gone on to say that he's turned everything over, spoken with the FBI, Hawkins County numerous times, told them everything he knows, and he's going over his mind constantly like we all are. So, I don't know. And you know, he was talking about also, again, saying that Candace was pregnant about a month before Summer disappeared. Well, if that is true, then where is that baby? And then I mentioned to you yesterday about someone telling, or Grandis telling someone she's got another grandbaby coming at the end of August. So it does make me wonder, is that why Candace has kind of left the scene at Ben Hill Road in Hawkins County in Rogersville? Don't know. You know, you could pick any one person in this story and find discrepancies, lies, and confusion. I had a dream about Summer last night, and it's kind of vague now, but I was somewhere, not in my local area. I was at like a gas station or something, and I was walking and I saw Summer, and I yelled, "Summer!" And she turned and looked at me, and I was like, "Come here." And she came over to me, and I said, "Give me a hug." And so she gave me a hug, and I took her. I don't know who she was with, but you know, with everything going on, I'm like, you're coming with me. And we were at my house, and she was helping me make beds and just like little girl stuff, you know how my daughter used to follow me around and help me do stuff, and it was kind of like that. And I was talking to social services about keeping her and letting me raise her, and so I woke up with Summer on my mind, and it was kind of sweet, because I mean, it just like, I don't know, can you imagine just running into Summer somewhere and just the joy that would bring? Oh my gosh, it was kind of bittersweet, waking up and her still being gone though. But anyways, I just wanted to jump on here and just say hello, and I'm still listening to all the phone call, but like I said, I've been on the road, so just wanted to say hi and just think out loud with you, and I'll talk to you real soon, okay?